So I was reading a lot of stuff in preparation for a study of Sherlock, which is a project I'm working on my booktube channel, and nobody warned me that this story was going to fuck me up in the end. For those of you that don't know, this is a Sherlock Holmes slash Lovecraftian story that is literally written by Neil Gaiman. Yes, that Neil Gaiman, about a detective and a soldier from Afghanistan who's trying to solve a murder. Now on paper, this does sound like a study in Scarlet, which is literally the first book where Sherlock Holmes meets John Watson. But y'all forget one thing. This is basically a Sherlock Lovecraftian fanfic, written by the guy who is known as the master storyteller. And the more you read this book, not only do you realize that this isn't the familiar Sherlock Holmes world that we're familiar with, this is a much darker and much more insane world that will put you on the path to madness. And yes, that is Queen Victoria. And yes, she is horrifying. And I don't want to spoil too much of it, but if you ever find this comic, please give it a read. It's definitely worth it. And if I have to rate this, it gets a 5 out of 5 for me.